Right now on a special edition of To The Point, our champions of hope. From giving back.
Every dollar that we can raise is going to help what they do.
To empowering others.
I needed to not ever go homeless again for my daughter.
Building community.
You will always be walking with somebody. There's no girl walks alone.
Ending loneliness.
I met so many people. I have so many friends now.
And even brightening a kid's hospital stay.
We're happy and excited that we can bring some sort of joy.
How everyday heroes are helping and inspiring others. Thank you for joining us on a special edition of To The Point. I'm Alex Bell, and each week on the show, we feature champions of hope, from neighbors helping neighbors to inspiring acts of kindness. For the next half hour, we're sharing stories about local people making a difference in their communities. And we start tonight with Kenya, because in her kitchen, ingredients become more than food. They're tools for healing, empowerment, and new beginnings. Kenya has faced more than her share of challenges.
The main thing that pushed me was I needed to not ever go homeless again for my daughter.
A single mother, she left her home in San Francisco searching for a better life for herself and her daughter. Facing homelessness, struggling to find stable housing, and searching for steady work, she discovered Vista Nueva, a permanent supportive housing community that connects vulnerable families with vital services.
I remember going on a tour on my first day and discovering this kitchen. And it wasn't a full kitchen, there was no stove. And I thought to myself, this is the opportunity, this is it, this is gonna be the kitchen.
She had culinary experience, trained in an industrial kitchen, and became a sous chef. But Kenya wanted more.
What I was able to do in a nutshell was go from a cook to an executive chef in 5 years, which is typically unheard of. 1, I'm a woman of color. 2, I'm a woman.
Her skills spoke for themselves.
All right, you ready for your... What culinary has taught me is everything that I am capable of. I don't have some fancy college degree sitting behind me. I was not ever in a 4-year college.
But she had drive, a vision, and passion. She took a job as a program manager at Vista Nueva and pitched a culinary program that would change her life.
I've been able to create my own business and start my own business. I've been able to run workforce programs in now 2 cities, and I've been able to change lives. Most of all, I've been able to inspire others.
Inspiring students like Jeanette, who is hoping to one day open a food truck with her daughter.
Well, hearing her story honestly empowers not only me, but the other students in here. For me, I'm a survivor myself of human trafficking, and I can't physically work right now, so having this opportunity to have something else under my belt is just keeping me in good spirits and letting me know that, hey, you may be down right now, but you got this. Bon appetit.
And Jasmine, who is pursuing her bachelor's degree in psychology.
I've had a rough life. My 15-year-old son was murdered 8 years ago, and that turned my life upside down. But my husband has helped me to be very hopeful, to not give up and keep moving forward no matter what, and I've devoted myself to this class a lot.
Kenya is helping Vista Nueva residents take the next step.
I've been able to create MOUs with restaurants and small businesses. They would at least take a look at our graduates, interview them, and hopefully hire them.
But Kenya says the greatest job of her life will always be being a mom.
I think that she has been able to see like night and day. Now is watching me sign leases without having to second guess my income or whether or not we qualify, which is just a different kind of freedom.
The culinary training program at Vista Nueva hopes to expand and is asking for community support. To learn more or to donate, you can visit jamboreehousing.com. You can also find this story on abc10.com/champions of hope. In our next inspiring act of kindness, a 14-year-old from Sacramento is proving you're never too young to make a big impact on your community. Ethan Minton is an inspiring journalist, award-winning literacy advocate, podcaster, and also the founder of the nonprofit E-Train Talks, Inc. His mission? to inspire kids to discover the magic of books and also help end book deserts, places where children have little to no access to stories. Ethan has already collected more than 7,000 books with a goal of 10,000 by the end of 2025. All the books are bought through donations, and he donates them to children's hospitals, libraries, and underserved communities, spreading what he calls book joy. And he's spoken to thousands of children throughout school visits, virtual events, community outreach. And this year, out of 15,000 nonprofits in Sacramento, Ethan's work was recognized as a nonprofit of distinction.
It meant the world to me. I go out and give books to kids, and it's rewarding in and of itself to know that I'm making an impact on a kid's life. But receiving actual recognition in the form of being a nonprofit of distinction, one of only, I believe, 30 nonprofits that were chosen in Sacramento, having that recognition really tells me that I am making a true impact and that people are seeing and recognizing the work that I'm doing. It's motivation to continue working hard and continuing to do my best to make an impact in Sacramento, a city that is very close to my heart.
And now you might be wondering how Ethan manages school while also running a nonprofit, 2 websites, and yes, a podcast. He says, of course, this would not be possible without his parents. They help edit, script videos, manage social media, and most importantly, they have believed in him every step of the way. Well, from neighbors helping neighbors, or in this case, classmates helping each other, our next Champions of Hope is a quick-thinking student who jumped right into action during a moment of crisis. 16-year-old Bennett Dixon had just stepped out of her sports medicine class at Western Sierra Collegiate Academy in Rockland when she noticed a group of students in the hallway.
Right after I'd walked by, I heard someone yell out, "He's choking, he's choking."
Dixon's mother, Bethany Cates, a teacher at the school, attempted to perform the Heimlich, but
I didn't push hard enough. I also had my hand in the wrong position.
That's when Bennett stepped in to help.
I told him not to move, and it worked first try, and it was very surprising, I gotta say. And then after that, I made sure the kid was okay, and I went to math class.
After she had dislodged whatever it was, his color came back immediately, and she tapped him on the shoulder and was like, "Thumbs up?"
Incredibly, Bennett had just learned the technique.
Not even an hour before, my sports medicine teacher, Dr. Navarro, had demonstrated how to do the Heimlich. I remembered the exact chapter from my sports medicine textbook that taught us how to do it. And in the moment, I'm like, okay, I better do this before this kid drops the ground because I can't do that next step.
I was so proud. Bennett has a great heart for others, and it was one of those things where something needed to be done, and she knew what it was.
Bennett didn't just pass her math test.
I actually got a perfect score.
But later got another surprise.
One of the teachers I knew asked me for help doing something, and then I was suddenly in the middle of the gym, and there were people. There were a lot of people there. They had this awesome speech, which was cool, and then I had 2 awards, and it was awesome and nerve-wracking.
I was there. I cried. She's wonderful. I'm so grateful for Superintendent Stout and just the administration for taking the time to do that.
Despite the praise, Bennett remains humble, something Mom couldn't be more proud of.
I think that one of the things we try to do is impact the world with excellence, and it's not just a statement. It's really when you're looking for opportunities where you can do good things, you step in and do the good thing. So I think that she really exemplified that, and I'm so proud of her.
Next on this special edition of To The Point, a local Army veteran now running a marathon to give back to those who helped him. Plus, empowering others, how one woman's simple idea for no person to walk alone is building a community. And ending loneliness, the growing group dedicated to helping retirees who never want to stop learning. Welcome back to this special edition of To The Point, where we are featuring our champions of hope, from neighbors helping neighbors to inspiring acts of kindness. We're sharing stories about local people who are making a difference in their communities, like this Army veteran living in Sacramento who is giving back. Brian Croft is training to run the Boston Marathon next year while also raising money for the USO, an organization that he says was always there during his time in the Army. Croft served 6 years as an infantry paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne Division deploying to Iraq and later Haiti. He says the USO helped him and countless others stay connected with home during long deployments through care packages, airport lounges, and programs that support troops overseas. Brian was selected as one of just 12 runners nationwide to represent Team USO at the Boston Marathon in April. He is raising $10,000 to support the organization that helps support him.
Every dollar that we can raise, really is going to help what they do. The USO is, putting more resources out there than ever to try and to fill the gap where they can and to make sure that our service members around the world are supported.
Brian has other relatives in the military and tells me it's part of the reason why he joined.
It's my grandfather, Alan Cretan. He served in the Korean War, and he was over there in 1951, 1952. It's really because of him that I chose to serve.
And if you do want to support Brian's cause, he is running a campaign on givegain.com. We also have that link on our website right now. Still ahead, ending loneliness. A group created by Sacramento State alumni is bringing retirees together to build community and keep learning. And later, the game of Where's Waldo? How construction workers are brightening views for kids in a hospital. Welcome back to this special edition of To the Point, where we are highlighting our champions of hope, from neighbors helping neighbors to inspiring acts of kindness. Tonight, we're showing how exercise is empowering people across our region. Jennifer Kidwell took a simple idea that no one should walk alone and turned it into a powerful community. Here's how her walking turned into a journey of healing, connection, and growth. What started as one woman's journey through pain.
About 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and I wasn't able to do the normal activity that I was used to doing.
Has grown into a powerful movement. Jennifer Kidwell's diagnosis left her in pain and on medication, changing her body. After talking with her doctor, she found a way to help heal.
So I started walking and I fell in love with it. And it was something that was really therapeutic for me and with my disease. And so then I thought, maybe there's other girls who want to walk.
She started Good Vibes and Strides, a walking club.
Just an amazing amount of responses saying, yes, I'd love to join you. And so it's the official walk that I planned. And I had 113 girls sign up for that.
Once a month, the group laces up for a new scenic route around the greater Sacramento area. The outings are open to women of all ages and backgrounds, offering more than just exercise, but a space for connection and community.
As you get older, I think that your friend groups get smaller, and then it's harder to meet people. So I absolutely welcome the older generation. I feel like there's also something super important about cross-generational conversations. There's things that you can learn from each other, and we have a lot more in common than we like to think we do.
Jennifer encouraging women to introduce themselves to new faces and reach out to anyone walking alone.
Every single event, we've had girls that come solo. So I always say, you might come solo, but you won't leave solo. You will always be walking with somebody. That no girl walks alone.
To learn more about Good Vibes and Strides and how you can participate, we have a link on this story on our website at abc10.com/champions of hope. All right, let's go out to Roseville, where a family is trying to cement their grandfather's legacy in the city. For 20 years, Tiny Hernandez worked as a custodian at Roseville High School and Roseville Railroad. Over the decades, he's mentored hundreds of young athletes in both baseball and football, always showing up with a glove in one hand and words of encouragement in the other. His granddaughter, Marissa Hernandez, is hoping to make his legacy permanent by having a park or a street named in his honor.
And a lot of the parks, I mean, they're named after someone, and it's usually because they made an impact on the community. And I go, I mean, if these people can do it, why can't I do it? We've been here for generations. My grandparents went to Roseville High School. They met in high school.
Marissa brought the idea to the city of Roseville, starting with a petition that has now gathered hundreds of signatures and, of course, heartfelt messages. There's still no word on if Tiny Hernandez's name will be on a city park, but it is something that we are watching. All right, now I want to introduce you to an inspiring group who says leaving the workforce does not mean having to leave purpose behind. At Sacramento State, their program is helping people rediscover connection and maybe even a little curiosity after retirement. Retirement doesn't mean slowing down.
It was there that I ended up.
It's become my life, either travel to other places or take classes at Renaissance.
So one of my first, I was lucky enough.
It's enlightening and fun.
Walk across the Sacramento State University campus and you'll find the Renaissance Society is proof.
I love the fact that we're forever learning, and it doesn't matter what age you are, you always have something to bring to the table.
The Renaissance Society, run by volunteers, gives people entering a new chapter in life a place to learn, grow, and express themselves, just like Deborah.
I remember being on the campus and seeing this sea of old people walking around with their badges, but it was kind of nice because I felt it was great to see the students. I enjoyed the campus atmosphere.
After decades of working in election administration, Deborah retired in 2012, but wanted to keep learning. When she heard about Renaissance Society, she joined and soon found both knowledge and community.
I met so many people. I have so many friends now through Renaissance.
Beyond the friendships, it's the classes that keep members coming back, from seminars, forums, and groups that offer something for everyone.
Hello again. How are you? Good to see you.
From photography and wine to AI and the environment, the group's classes reflect a wide range of interests, many inspired by member suggestions. From Zoom to in-person, classes are available anywhere. While most members are retirees, the Renaissance Society welcomes anyone with a passion for learning and connection.
Anybody who wants to learn should be able to do it.
Like many others in the group, President Deanna Hansen says she was searching for a new adventure after retirement.
When you retire from a job, you lose your friend base and you don't do as many social things with them. So you find that you really don't have that social base. And that's part of the loneliness factor, and people, you lose their spouses. So they end up frequently being all alone in their house. And it is a very negative health event. Being able to come here, meet people, attend classes, laugh, go have lunch with some people, meet new people.
The group also gives back to the community.
So we've raised money from our members to be able to give out. Now we're up to 6 scholarships a year.
The group also volunteers with the food bank on campus and can mentor students.
And one of the things that we know from research is that people in our age group can experience loneliness. And what we've also learned is the college students here sometimes experience loneliness to an even greater degree. So it's a nice combination where seniors come here to the younger people. Sometimes we serve as mentors. I'm mentoring a student in the gerontology department.
They may be retired, but they're far from done learning, proving it's a new chapter filled with curiosity, community, and discovery.
I feel like I'm contributing. And I think that's a really important thing for people to be able to say.
Certainly in retirement, it has given me a sense of purpose. I really felt the loss of a lot of contact. And now, I can't tell you, my calendar is filled every day.
They were definitely a fun group to hang out with. So if you do want to get involved in the Renaissance Society, we have a link to this story on our website, abc10.com/champions of hope. All right after the break, making a kid's hospital stay more enjoyable, the game of Where's Waldo that's brightening up everyone's day. Welcome back in. From neighbors helping neighbors to inspiring acts of kindness, our final champions of hope are construction workers near Shriners Children's Hospital and UC Davis Medical Center. There is a lot of construction happening in this part of East Sacramento, but if you look up, there's something else you might see. Take a look at this. This guy, yep, do you remember him? Waldo. Where's Waldo? Well, he's been roaming the construction site, seeing if patients at both hospitals can spot him. McCarthy Building Companies wanted to make sure everyone could play along, so they even dropped off some books and flyers at both hospitals.
We're happy and excited that we can bring some sort of joy into their lives as they're going through their healing journey and process. We are not only a healthcare builder, we're a community builder as well. We don't only care about the impacts that we have on the project site, but we care about the impact that we have within the communities and the neighborhoods that we're working in. So it was important for us to connect.
There will be plenty of time to find Waldo because construction will be happening until 2030. The company also telling us they plan on letting Waldo wander the halls even when the walls go up. So make sure you keep an eye out for him because you might even see him through a window. As always, thank you so much for watching and for always inviting us into your home. If you have a Champions of Hope that you think that we should feature or share, please reach out to me and the team. You can always email us at tothepoint@abc10.com. And don't forget, To The Point does not end here. If you want to watch stories that are featured on our show, you can download our free ABC10 Plus TV streaming app to your TV.